Borussia Dortmund transfer budget for next season, and after Borussia Dortmund got to the Champions League final for next season, Borussia Dortmund have a bit more of a transfer budget, or basically have an amount of a transfer budget for a starting transfer budget into next season, more. So after Borussia Dortmund got to the Champions League final, basically next season, Borussia Dortmund have got a transfer budget of 100 million euros slash 84 to 84.9 million in pounds. And yeah, so basically, maybe a few players sold still. Youssef Moukoko maybe sold, Silay Ozcan, Sebastian Haller, and Donyell Malen. Those players may be sold, but whether those players are sold or not, Borussia Dortmund have transfer budget they got that more of a transfer budget to start with. Building for the next season of 84 slash 100 million euros. So selling to have any transfer budget, there may be players sold a bit, but it's maybe potentially quicker signing players next season with that more of a transfer budget to start with. And yeah, I'd say with this, maybe a bit of a short list of potential players to sign. Ian Maatsen, left back, after a loan, left back from Chelsea after a loan at Borussia Dortmund. And yeah, Ian Maatsen on loan, added to the team and squad, getting to the Champions League final, pacey attacking left back, recovery pace, and yeah, talented player. And signing him after the line would be alright enough, as yeah, that be left back sorted. Baini as a left back, he's an option, but signing Maatsen, just ups the level of the team and the squad that little bit. So yeah, that'd be alright enough. I'd maybe say about 30 to 35 million. Maybe signs that player, maybe. And yeah, I'd say a 25 goal plus season forward would also be alright enough. Niklas Füllkrug is an option. I'd say 16 goal a season forward at most, but yeah, he'll get an amount of goals and link up play, and he's an option to play the ball forward to and crosses into. But yeah, Serhou Guirassy of Stuttgart finished second with a talented manager, and yeah, and Serhou Guirassy is one of the players that had a breakthrough season for Stuttgart and scored 28 goals, the most in the league after Harry Kane in the season just played. pacey forward, and yeah, scored the most after Kane, and yeah, I'd sign a Guirassy. I suppose the only thing is Füllkrug hasn't been a squad player. Füllkrug started at Werder Bremen, joint top scorer in the Bundesliga with 16 goals. Regular season just played at Borussia Dortmund. So yeah, whether Füllkrug as a squad player, not sure, but Guirassy, but I'd sign Guirassy still. And Guirassy has like a release clause of like 15 million in pounds, 17 million euros. So yeah, I'd say Guirassy like 25 goal plus season forward, goal scoring forward. Maatsen, I'd say for left back. Yeah, Julian Reyerson's an alright enough right back, but for a little bit of squad depth for right back, two potential players maybe. Archie Gray, Leeds United in the Championship, is a talented rated right back, so that may be an option maybe. And also Michel Weiser, Werder Bremen right back, puts good crosses into the box and gets an amount of assists and goals a bit. Got 3 goals and 7 assists for Werder Bremen in the Bundesliga season just played. But yeah, he'd be an option. Reyerson's an alright enough right back, and Weiser would be another alright enough option. Attacking midfielder / winger, I'd say as well, maybe is an option for that bit of squad depth. And Maximilian Bayer, talented player at Hoffenheim, would be alright enough. Like, he's mainly a main forward, but yeah, he can play like winger / attacking midfielder anyway, so like that still slot in. Plus for Hoffenheim he plays just off the main forward anyway, and with that he has still scored 16 goals in the Bundesliga in the season just played. So yeah, you'd still slot Bayer in as well as Guirassy. Weiser or Gray be options in the squad, and a centre back would be another player for squad options. I suppose the only thing is it's 1 to 2 centre backs. I'll say one, as Antonios Papadopoulos has been sold, and Mats Hummels is 50-50 whether he's retiring or playing another season at Borussia Dortmund. But that's 50-50. But with Papadopoulos sold, that's, I'd say, one more centre back for squad depth at least. Waldemar Anton, another player from Stuttgart, is an option for that. Like, been in Stuttgart's team that finished second in the Bundesliga season just played, and has got the Germany international squad for the Euros. Like, Mats Hummels is still of a level, and Hummels isn't in the Germany's international squad, even though one of the best players for Borussia Dortmund getting to the Champions League final this season just played. And a player like Anton got ahead of Hummels in Germany's international squad, so that is maybe a potential option for next season. Maybe Waldemar Anton. Player value of Anton. Well, player values for these players. So Anton, Waldemar Anton, Stuttgart. So Waldemar Anton. Waldemar Anton, yeah. market value of about 8.2 million. So yeah. With a market value of about 8.2 million for Waldemar Anton, potentially, like maybe a deal of maybe 8.2 to 15 million, maybe. With like he'll be a valuable player for them, but with an 8.2 million value may have an alright enough deal to sign that player, maybe, if that player got signed. So of an 84.9 million transfer budget, let's get the other player values for these other potential options. So got Anton, Michel Weiser, right back Vader Bremen is valued about 5.4 million. These values are in pounds. Archie Gray of Leeds United is valued about 13 million. Yeah, but I suppose yeah maybe. So yeah, maybe a deal for Archie Gray, maybe potentially with that signing of 13 to 20 million, maybe 20 million is a bit of money from player sale for a championship team, and Leeds United are in the championship next season. But yeah, maybe 13 to 20 million Archie Gray, maybe potentially. Other options of this short list, a bit of a short list. So Maximilian Bayer, yeah. Maximilian Bayer. These market values are in pounds. So Maximilian Bayer's value is about 11 million. So maybe 11 million to 15, 18 million, maybe. So yeah, that's basically, yeah, that's the about the values for these potential options. Garassi. Serhu Garassi. Serhu Garassi has so yeah, Serhu Garassi, yeah, has a release clause of about like 17 million euros, 50 million pounds, like for a Serhu Garassi release clause. So yeah, so in pounds, yeah, about 15.5 million, maybe 17.5 million euros. So maybe 15.5 million, but yeah, but the player has a release clause. So yeah, let's with some of these for an 84.9 million transfer budget. Yeah, let's 84.9 million in pounds. So Garassi release clause, so 15.5 basically, plus if Borussia Dortmund signed a Michel Weiser, if Borussia Dortmund signed a Weiser, like, let's get to the value of Michel Weiser, 0.4. Uh, hmm. Let's say up to 8 million. $5.4 to 8 million, about 35 million. And then, yeah. And then Maximilian buyer, yeah. Then Maximilian buyer. So Maximilian buyer. So a Maximilian buyer. 11 million. Maybe 15 million for a deal, maybe. So 15. And Waldemar Anton for a centre back. So Anton. Like, this is pre any player sales, but still. Waldemar Anton. Waldemar Anton. So 8.2 million value. So let's say 12 million. Not quite. It'd have to be 11 million for the transfer budget. Okay, so yeah. So it'd have to be 11 million for Anton. So with 11 million for Waldemar Anton, that'd be like 84.5 million out of 84. That'd be 84.5 of 84.9 million in pounds transfer budget. So yeah. So yeah, to sign like an Archie Gray rather than Michel Weiser with that. Yeah. But then, yeah, 4 players may be sold in Sedai Ozchan, Youssef Makoko, Sebastian Haller, and Doniel Marlon. So, yeah. But I suppose with player sales, yeah, if any as well, yeah, there'd still be an option for an Archie Gray or Michel Weiser, and then I suppose, yeah, Waldemar Anton, 11 or 12 million. So, yeah, with those options. But yes, that is Borussia Dortmund transfer budget for next season and a bit of a short list of potential players and signings for the club for next season. Maybe.